The lion moves slowly across the cracked earth, his golden mane dusted with the harsh sun. Every step shows the weight of a kingdom now confined. He pauses, scanning the empty horizon, a king in a land too dry to sustain even him. His chest rises and falls heavily, ears twitching at the soft whisper of dry grass in the wind. A close glance reveals amber eyes filled with alertness, wary of every shadow, yet tired from the relentless heat. He steps forward, careful over the brittle branches and scorched earth, eyes always alert to the ground beneath. Suddenly, the ground beneath his paw gives way slightly, a small frown of surprise crossing his face. In an instant, dust rises as he slips into a hidden pit, the world above growing distant and unfamiliar. At the bottom, he struggles to rise, the air thick with dust. His gaze lifts to the distant rim, filled with both confusion and alarm. Close-up of his face shows his calm vigilance shifting to cautious anxiety, yet he remains poised. His roar echoes off the pit walls, a call both powerful and restrained, signaling his presence to the world above. He attempts a leap, claws barely gripping, then retreats, the frustration of confinement visible in his tense posture. Across the dry road, an old farmer slows his dusty truck, ears catching the faint echo of a roar that splits the still air. His eyes widen behind thin metal frame glasses, hands tightening instinctively on the wheel. Concern etches his face. From his perspective, he leans to listen, the roar carrying across the heat-shimmered landscape. The truck stops abruptly, dust swirling at the tires. The farmer steps out, cautious but determined, scanning for the source. He moves toward the sound, hand shielding his cap, another holding a handheld radio. His eyes dart quickly.
We have an emergency at Site 4.
At the pit's
a lion
edge,
is trapped in the
he
dry pit.
stops.
Send the rescue team immediately.
Below, the lion raises his head, surveying the intruding figure with wary majesty. A close-up shows the farmer's
The lion
eyes,
is in the pit just
pale
off my
blue and
position.
wide,
We need the
mixed
rescue
with
unit here
shock
5 minutes
and
ago.
growing
Move
empathy.
quickly.
He steps back slightly, raising the radio to call for help, face set with urgency and resolve. Wind sweeps across the pit's rim as the lion glances upward. Both creatures paused in mutual recognition. The farmer gestures toward the pit while speaking into the radio, signals for immediate support without rushing the animal. The old truck rests on the dry soil as the surrounding savanna seems to hold its breath. The farmer alone against the vastness. He pours a small amount of water onto a cloth, laying it near the edge, a gentle attempt to calm the dust-filled air. Close view of his aged hands, shaking slightly from tension, yet steady in purpose. In the distance, the ranger vehicles appear, lights reflecting off reflective vests and equipment, bringing hope to the silent plain. They stop near the pit, doors opening as the team emerges, each step deliberate and coordinated. The female ranger approaches the farmer briefly, nodding in acknowledgement before focusing
That's
on
where
the
I heard
pit.
it, just
the
past
male
that ridge.
ranger kneels near the edge, scanning the pit, calculating angles and anchor points. From the female ranger's body cam perspective, the lion's cautious movements are magnified, the distance and depth
Ropes are clear.
evident. The team steps
Stretcher
back,
secure.
creating space, squinting in the harsh
Medkit
sun
ready.
as dust swirls around their feet. The farmer points briefly, recounting the lion's earlier movements, pride and concern blending on his face. The female ranger gives a subtle nod, offering a calm gesture to reassure the farmer and signal readiness. The rescue team opens their equipment boxes, revealing wide straps, netted stretchers, and pulley systems. The male ranger clears debris around the pit, carefully removing brittle branches, focused and precise. The pit's mouth becomes uncluttered, the lion below glancing upward.
Okay, the lion is
Curiosity
restless.
mixed
We
with
lower the
caution.
harness on my signal.
Close-up of
John,
the
you
female
manage the
ranger's
descent.
eyes
Understood.
shows determination and unwavering focus, ready to descend safely. The male ranger checks straps and anchor points, methodically ensuring every detail is secure. From the body cam, the female ranger sweeps the view over ropes, medical kits and pulley system. Steady breathing, audible. The team huddles briefly, exchanging silent confirmations. The farmer watching with hopeful anticipation. She is slowly lowered into the pit, dust cascading gently around her, each movement careful and measured. Wide view shows her descent in harmony with the team above. The coordination precise and reassuring. POV shows the textured pit walls approaching, the ropes taut and movements controlled. The lion backs into a corner, eyes locked on the
Easy
descending
now.
ranger, a
You're
flicker
all right.
of caution in his gaze.
Just relax.
She lands
We're here to help.
softly, knees bending, hands open in a non-threatening manner to establish trust. Close-up of her face shows calm composure despite the tension, the slightest crease in her brow from focus. POV captures the lion's chest heaving, attentive gaze, movements deliberate in confined space. She lowers her body slightly, voice soft and slow, facial expression inviting trust without intrusion. The lion glares, then relaxes minutely, weighing his options, tension easing in micro moments. Wide shot shows the interaction within the pit, light casting shadows that accentuate depth and space. She sets the first aid kit gently, stepping back slightly, eyes always on the lion's response. Close-up reveals the lion's ears lifting slightly, amber eyes attentive but calmer than moments before. From body cam POV, her gloved hand extends a small treat at a safe distance, testing trust. The lion studies the treat, head tilting, eyes evaluating, still cautious but intrigued. She lowers the food and steps back, expression patient and reassuring. Wide shot shows the lion slowly approaching the tray, paw careful, gaze on ranger. Close-up captures him taking the treat, head lifting to glance at her, recognition forming. She nods slightly, subtle relief crossing her face, crouching lower to avoid looming presence. POV focuses on heart monitor and medical kit, movements deliberate and precise. She gently sweeps a light to check dust and fur, hand movements minimal, careful, attentive. From above, the male ranger lowers additional ropes and supplies, watchful eyes scanning the process. POV shows a gentle touch on the mane, the lion momentarily startled, then still. Close-up of her face registers slight surprise, followed by a calm smile as trust is maintained. She lightly strokes the lion's mane, verifying a bond forming, his eyes softening. She checks heart rate while maintaining gentle movements, focus evident in every motion. POV captures an anesthetic preparation, lights glinting off instruments, her steady breathing audible. She applies it carefully as the lion adjusts, subtle compliance and trust now visible. Wide view shows the team above holding ropes, lifting system beginning to engage. The lion relaxes further, head lower, eyes closing slowly as the strap is secured. The lion relaxes further, head lower, eyes closing slowly as the strap is secured. POV captures hands ensuring all clamps and hooks are secure, movements deliberate. Wide shot shows the rigger system, lifting the lion gradually, dust falling lightly around him. The team above guides smoothly, the farmer watching, hands clasped, relief on his face. Male ranger kneels beside the lion on the stretcher, double-checking straps, eyes steady, and calm. Close-up shows the farmer exhaling lightly, a quiet mix of relief and pride. The female ranger climbs from the pit, dust covering her uniform and gloves, glancing immediately at the lion. Wide view shows the stretcher lifted onto the veterinary transport vehicle. Doors open, preparation complete. POV captures the lion being placed inside the white vehicle. IV lines and monitoring equipment ready. Wide shot of the convoy, moving along the dirt road, the savannah stretching endlessly ahead. Inside, the veterinary technician observes
All right, team,
heart
let's move
monitor,
carefully. Steady
adjusting
now.
fluid lines,
Clear on the
face
side, vitals
focused
are
and
stable.
calm. The female ranger keeps a hand on the lion's mane, reassurance in every touch. Close-up shows the lion resting peacefully, chest rising evenly, no signs of distress. Wide view reveals the veterinary station ahead. Doors open, team ready with equipment and stretcher. Medium shot as the lion is guided inside the treatment area. Lighting bright, sterile, orderly. Technician monitors vitals while the ranger watches, shoulders tense but composed. POV scans fluid lines, monitor screens, and hands working in sync, slow and careful. The farmer arrives at the station, standing outside, hat in hands, gaze fixed on the lion through glass. Close-up shows ranger's reflection in the window, eyes tired but unwavering, full of care. Wide shot of nightfall outside the facility, interior lights steady, a long vigil begins. Medium shot shows the ranger seated, back against wall, eyes on lion, prioritizing animal's breathing over her own rest. Close-up of lion's eyes opening slowly in early morning light. Curiosity mixed with calm. Ranger notices him awakening. Small relieved smile forming, eyes softening. The lion attempts to stand, swaying slightly before regaining balance within fenced recovery area. Wide shot of recovery enclosure outdoors. Lion walking slowly, exploring his regained freedom. Ranger walks parallel outside fence, keeping distance, posture supportive. Close-up of lion's face tracking ranger, calm eyes blending caution and trust. POV shows water placed safely near fence, inviting the lion to drink at will. Medium shot. Lion approaches trough, drinks steadily, glances at ranger, expression composed. Veterinary technician nearby observes, subtle nod of professional satisfaction, tension easing. Wide view shows lion walking alongside fence, synchronized pace with ranger, confident. Ranger places fresh food tray, steps back, warm smile appearing. Lion approaches cautiously, eating calmly. Close-up of ranger's face, eyes bright with quiet joy, seeing lion healthy and standing. Wide shot at sunrise, lion stands on mound, mane catching morning light, posture fully restored. Male ranger inspects transport cage one last time, confident all is secured, lips softening in relief. Farmer places hand gently on cage, pride and affection visible as he watches the lion. Wide shot. Convoy departs the station. Dirt road stretches into golden savanna. Journey beginning anew. POV from Ranger body cam. Vehicle door opens to expansive savanna. Wind rustling grasses. Freedom ahead. Medium shot. Lion pauses at cage threshold. Head high. Listening to the call of open land. Anticipation clear. Ranger stands at distance. Hands lowered. Emotionally moved, but letting lion choose the moment. Close up. Lion glances back at the rescuers. Eyes calm, acknowledging their care silently. Wide shot. Lion steps onto open ground, then runs across dry grasses towards sunset. Rescue team observing silently behind. Wide hold. Lion pauses atop a distant mound, roars into the wild, then disappears into savanna. Rescuers and fauna watch, faces showing relief and gentle wistfulness. This channel is dedicated to original storytelling about animal rescue, empathy, and awareness. AI-assisted tools may be part of the creative workflow, but every upload is guided by human storytelling choices, editorial review, and intentional production decisions. The content is created to be transformative and meaningful, not repetitive, deceptive, or reused for easy monetization. This channel is committed to originality, ethical presentation, educational value, and compliance with YouTube's monetization and community standards.